Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we will be trying to recreate a RobTop level from memory. So this will be pretty fun. Now the level I will be trying to create is cycles. So we will just name it Cycles from memory. Beautiful. Alright, so here we are in the editor, and yeah, let's just try making cycles from memory. Now, I believe cycles starts in like this pinkish background, like this dark pink. That's how I remember it. And then the ground is basically the same, just maybe a bit like purplish, like that. Yeah, that looks like cycles to me. Alright, let's see. I think cycles start with like a spike, and then it does two double spikes. I think so. Like that. And then they have like spikes on the top. Attached to some blocks. Boom, bada bam, bada boom. Like so. So basically then, after these jumps, I think it goes upside down. Like, boom. Upside down portal. And then I think there's like this. Oh. And then I think there's like this pillar thingy that you have to jump on. So it goes upside down. And then there's just like this pillar thingy. Let's test this out. Oh, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think that's possible. Let's try it like this. Oh. Come on, my GD skill, but maybe I shoved them. Okay. I think the problem here is that this is like so wrong. So let's just like shove another upside down portal, but on the floor this time. Oh, no, I didn't want two. I didn't want three upside down portals. I wanted only one. Please. Then I remember there being some slabs. Now I don't even know where the slabs are in the editor. If you know where the slabs are in the editor, you can tell me in the comments below. So I'll just use blocks to replace slabs, if that'll be fine. So I think there are slabs like right over here, and then there's like this pillar thing that you have to jump on top of. Well, no, that might be impossible to click. So there, I think there was like this pillar pillar that you should jump over like this. Alright, I think here's how it's supposed to look. Oh, wait, let me just add the floor spikes. Meow. Where are they? Oh, wait, they're in the spikes tab. Yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm not the greatest with the editor. Like this. Yeah, I think there were ground spikes on the top, and there were ground spikes on the bottom. Eh, 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 eh. Boom, boom. And now, I don't know, I'll just add some random decoration, like these things. Well, what am I doing? Yeah, I won't do that for the top spikes. Okay, and then I think there is, another double spike. Maybe there even is a triple spike. Doesn't matter. Double spike and then another upside down portal. Boom, bada bam. And then we got some and then we got some slabs, aka blocks, because I do not know where the slabs are in the editor. Okay, whatever. So basically, I think it's like slab, and then we have some yellow orbs. Some yellowy orbs, like so. Yeah, this might be a bit too close to the ground. Let's just test this out real quick. Oh wait, I forgot I had ignore damage on. Let's quickly turn off ignore damage off. Where is the ignore damage? There's a settings menu. Where is the ignore damage? Okay, ignore damage. I am here to turn this setting off. Oh yeah, let me switch the song to Cycles where I'm at it. Beautiful. Okay, whatever. We can just do it with ignore damage on. Looks possible to me. Oh, hell yeah. You're gonna glitch into the floor. Yeah, we need to shove this higher. Like a lot higher. I think this is how it should look. When you bounce off that orb, you go all the way over here. Let's move this orb. Meow. That looks more like ew. That looks more like it. Yeah, this does not look like Cycles at all, but that's how I remember Cycles. That's how I remember. It's probably not even close to Cycles. I'll play Cycles at the end of this video and see how accurate I was. Place some ground spikes up in the air because they're ground spikes. But this is not the ground. Doesn't matter. So let's place some ground spikes at the bottom. Beautiful. I don't know why I'm placing ground spikes at the bottom. I don't know. I just feel like it. It feels right to me. Right, so if you hit that orb, place the right side up portal. Now I think next we've got another double spike going into a triple spike. Am I right or am I wrong? And yeah, there were spikes like on top of them. Because like that was like the gimmick back then or something. I think it's even like cool today to do that. Let's test it out real quick. Oh. Let's test it out real quick with ignore damage on. Yeah, looks reasonable. It's more like buffing Cycles, though. Because this is like probably a lot harder than regular Cycles. Doesn't matter, though. Because we are moving on to this weird structure thingy that I remember from playing Cycles. I think it's like these blocks. No, that's too high. That means these blocks also have to go. Bye-bye, blocks. We will remember you. And then I think it was like this house thingy. This house-looking thingy. And then there was a yellow orb right in the middle of the house. Cool. Playtest. I could have used start positions, but I'm lazy. Oh, use start position. Yay. Lazy. Oh. Well, there's a lot wrong here. Let's try that again. Yeah, that looks more like it. Hmm. No, I don't want to hit that ore. Okay, I think we need to move this structure a bit more. Yeah, that looks more like it. Let's just move this orb over here. And not no-clip through all the blocks. Because lazy, I don't know where the ignore damage setting went. Kinda looks like cycles. Doesn't really matter. So, basically then, let's go ahead, slap down another upside down portal. Yeah, moving it a bit up. Beautiful. And then we had some, not another upside down portal. No, we had some blocks. Make sure to put our decoration skills to mind and like decorate it a little bit. This is probably the first time in a GD level where I actually decorated something. Well, no, I actually did quite a bit. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Back to the topic. That's not how it's supposed to look. Whatever. Let's just kind of whoop. Ah, yes, my attention to detail. I think there's like a single spike and then a double spike or something. No. This should be enough space to hold it, right? At least I think it is. I actually don't know. Whatever. Let's just place this beautiful one spike and then this beautiful triple spike into a right side up portal. And then check the time real quick. And then what we need to do is go bam boom. Yeah, I think we need to move this like a lot higher. Bear with me for 1 second. Um, hmm. No, no, no. 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 No, no. No, I don't want to know how to use the move trigger. Maybe we need to put a space in here. Boom. Gotta highlight stuff. Like, you know how like YouTubers like highlight stuff? Like, that's what I want to do. And it's just telling how to use the move trigger. I don't want to know how to use the move trigger. Am I that bad at the editor? Bruh. How do I... How do I... How to select a group of objects in GD 2.2. Hopefully that will work. That keyboard hard. No. Ah, there we go. Alright. Oh, no, the spelling is wrong. Why can't you just, like, talk? Well, how do you select? Alright. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Makes sense. Back into GDO. Alright, so that tutorial said we need to swipe. But let me like swipe. Like what's up? I'll select swipe. What are you supposed to do now? Swipe. Swipe, swipe. Wait, let me finish watching the tutorial. Alright, so I can also wait. Alright. Alright, like that. Yeah, no, don't click like that. Makes sense. Now, click the swipe. Well, that's what I'm doing. Back in GD over here. What if we deselect everything? No, what the? Okay, he also said I can just select all. Wait, that doesn't move my entire level up. You just go boop, boop. Oh my god, of course that will move all my... Weep, weep, boop. Select all to the right. So now, deselect. We have to manually put it up. This should be high enough, right? Hopefully. And we are back. I shoved this like way too high. Whatever. Boom, bada, but. Oh wait, we enable free move, and then we can just go bloop. Beautiful. Bam, bada, boom. After that, I remember more blocks. No, seriously, that's all I remember. Well, to be more precise, I remember this big structure. To be more precise, even a rectangle. Wait, there's no such thing as an even rectangle. Swipe. Hey, the tutorial taught me how to do something. That's one upside, right? Whatevs. Boom. Bam, boom. Triple spike. I remember there being a triple spike. And then... And then I forgot what there was. Hey, if I can't remember anymore, that means I can't build anymore, you know? Which means, you know, I might have to end the video. But wait, let me try to remember. Wait, let me try to... I remember they're like... Oh, I remember now. Oh yeah, I'll probably like go up to the ball section. Just saying. Let's see how this works. I should probably use a start position. Yeah, we're using a start position. Yeah, we are using. Let's just like boom, what pow. Yeah, that works. That works how I expected it to. Finally, something works how I expected it to. Hey, that's cool. Wee. Why isn't it deleted? I don't want this portal here anymore. There we go. It works. No, I didn't want to play. No. Let me build. And then I think there were like slabs or something. No, not a start position. I think there were like slabs, but they'll be blocks. I think there were like slabs. Oh yeah! And then there was like this big, like blocky thingy. Swipe on. Meow. Oh. No. It's ruining. Oh. It's ruining everything. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Eh. Boom, boom. Wah. It's one day later. You know, I had to shelve the project for a long time, so let's come back to it and see where I left off. Cycles from memory. Let's play it. I forgot I placed a start position there. Alright, so I left off there. Alright, makes sense. So, what I think was up here was like a triple spike, but with a catch. There's like, where's the... There was a yellow pad. No, not a spike. A yellow pad over here. And we're going up here. And then there were just a bunch of yellow orbs. I don't get why Robtop did it this way. And then there's like another triple spike. And then there's a right side up portal. So boom. Okay, like this. Beautiful. Now I don't know if I can fit another triple spike here. Playtest time. Yeah, no, that jumps way farther. So you like land right over here. We need to extend this. Bruh. So here I am. I made a little extension to it, you know. No, I didn't want to place more blocks. Turn off swipe, please. All right. So yeah, let's make the triple spike that I was going to make this entire time. And then there was a right side of portal, I think. Not getting this wrong. And then there are like 3 more orbs or something like that. Then you landed on the floor. I think the background turned like purple here. So yeah, let's turn the background purple. Guys, I haven't used the editor in a while, so. Okay, I want to turn it purple. Turn the background purple. That should work, right? See how this plays, though. That is not purple. Technical difficulties. There we go. Now it should turn purple. That is not purple. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, let's shove some triple spikes in here. Put a pad, because that's how I think the level was. And then another pad, and then another pad. And then some sideways facing. Not a pad, some sideways facing spikes. Beautiful. And then I was like on this blocky structure. Turn on swipe again. And yeah, no, I didn't want to do that. No more swipe. Turn that off. And then yeah, I think they were just like medium spikes or something. Mm-hmm. And then what I think there was like there's a double spike on top. And then there were like, no, not a spike. There were blocks. Okay, and there were blocks like right over here. And then there was like more blocks. And then there's like no, not a block. Triple spike. And then it went up here. Oh no. And then it went up here. And then there was another triple spike. That's how I think it was. And then you jumped. And you like jumped up on this like platform thingy. And then there were like spikes. And there were like platforms and like this. And then there were like a spike. And then there was like that. And then on the bottom over here, we had like 2 blocks. with 2 pads to bounce you up onto another pair of blanks. Why did I just say blacks? Wait, I need to place a quick start position. Start position. Start position. That those bounce you up high enough. That's good. Boom, 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 boom. That means we go here. I thought I forgot how cycles looked. But what I think there was like this orb. Wait, quick test out. Works. Build around my gameplay. This orb, no, not another orb. Jumping up on this like tower. And then like another jump. And then there was like this staircase thingy. Like this staircase thingy with like these spikes on top. Like a staircase vibes. Why did I just say that? Boom. Boom, spikes, spikes, spikes. Spikes, spikes, spikes. And then we have the ball portal. And I'll probably end off here. Because, yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed this level. You know. Hopefully this is like actually cycles. I'm gonna play both levels like after I do the outro, you know. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and here are the levels.